Welcome back, folks, to another video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out the Twitch, Twitter, and Patreon down below in the description, and I will see you all in the intro.
Welcome back, folks, to another video. We are finally doing a Pioneer rock list, and I wanted to, talk about and explore this archetype. I know a lot of people are excited about Liliana finally be printed in Pioneer, and I am excited to test her out and see how it goes. Also, Shieldred, the Apocalypse has apparently been a very good card in this format, so I'm curious to see how this deck, pans out. Obviously, this is a quick brew of mine, not like by any means not a solidified top tier deck, nor have I really tested it too much. But I do think this is a fun little place to start. So what do we have here, and like what is a little bit different? So we do have, some new cards. Tenacious Underdog, which is a really good, card advantage late game, good aggressive card. Scavenging Ooze to control the graveyard, gain us some life. Same with Trespasser. I'm also, obviously on Tireless Tracker, but something, a little bit big here. I like having a Nissa, this is for, those long grinding matchups against, not five color control, against, I'm so used to modern, against black red mid range. It's a pretty good card. Same thing with Shieldred, Murderous Rider to kill anything, Lily to kill anything, Abrupt Decay, because it's, it's just a premium removal spell. I do like, the 4 Thoughtseize, 1 Duress as like an additional discard spell. Bloodchief's Thirst, kind of up our, Fatal Push counts essentially, and it's like good late game, stuff like that. We also are on a lot of, spell lands, right? We have 3 Castle Locthwains, 2 Hives, a Takanuma, and a Boseiju, and also a Lair. So I have a lot of, I love having a lot of, I think this format is one of those formats where it's slow enough where you can kind of take advantage of like shitty mana bases to allow yourself to, play a little bit greedier, if that makes sense. Also, Blood Moon's not in this format, so we can play pretty greedy with our mana base. And I know I have a lot of black sources, but there's not many, the green spells we have are all 1 pips, and the top end of the 2 pipper is, it's not really something I'm terribly worried about. So having more than, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dedicated green sources that can only tap for green. Everything else produces black. And I think that's really smart because, I mean, if you just look at the deck on face value, there's a lot of black sources here. It's almost as if it's a mono black deck. Obviously, it's not a mono black deck, but we're not really in need of that many green sources. I honestly think you could cut a forest here, but I'm gonna have 2 in the deck just because we're on Fabled Passage for Tireless Tracker and Nissa. That's a good reason to have Fabled Passage in my opinion. But I talk about sideboard. Another Nissa for another late game decks. Invoke Despair for, again, late game grindy matchups, and then Coin Ritual for, any aggressive mono green stuff. Same thing with Path of Peril, some removal spells, Atlan Liberator for any artifact decks, and then Go Blank for those, spell slinging graveyard decks. If there's anything I'm missing, obviously I'll probably have, a few things where I get pooped on here, but hopefully, we can pull it out and kick some butt with this list. So I hope you all like this video. Again, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below if you have any suggestions or if you want to see Green, Black, and Pioneer more often. But anyways, let's get into the first match, and I'll see y'all there. Alrighty, folks, we're here for the first match up against DT, Demonic Tutors. If you don't know them, please check them out. But we have a fine hand, obviously. We have green sources, Thoughtseizes. They are in an Obosh deck, so I am kind of concerned about that. Kind of concerned about that. Alright, let's basic Swamp Thoughtseize you. What do you got over there? Okay. What a hand. What a freaking hand. We're probably gonna get pooped on too. It's gonna be funny. I'm not even Thoughtseizing. I'm not bothered. I will Liliana Edict and then probably, oh no, stop do we maybe Graveyard Trespasser now? Fatal Push is very strong, obviously. So next turn we can go Lily, Fatal Push. Also, I kind of want to hold up Boseiju here because Boseiju can pop the Den. So that's something we need to consider later on. Am I blocking? I think not.
I don't think it's worth blocking. Maybe it is. I don't know. You could argue to me that it's worth blocking. Yeah. I don't really know what's going on here, but push here. Then do we Liliana Edict? I don't know. I kind of just want to Boseiju this Den. The problem is they have this Bone Crusher Giant, which is awkward. I messed up. I should have passed here. That's okay. I think we just attack, gain our life here. Play our tapped land. I think. I'm not sure. I think this was kind of a mistake. I definitely messed this turn up. I should have just done. Oh. We just Bone Crushing? Yeah. What is this? Phoenix Chick? What the hell is this card doing in their deck? Alright, pop there. Give us a good magic card, please. That's not a good magic card. Ah, yes, Liliana, looking fantastic as ever. Unbeatable Liliana here. Alright, I mean, I think we attack here and eat this. I'm not sure if that's the right play, but, you know. I don't know. We're probably just dead, to be honest. So, Kenzan. See, they're attacking us. Boo. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. We're kind of getting pooped on here. Alright, Thoughtseize them. See nothing, die. Alright, well, that was kind of a trashing. We just... I mean, yeah, we just got pooped on. Alright, Path of Peril's good. Culling Rift seems okay. Ish. I don't know. That's kind of like interesting. Nissa can go. I think Duress can go. Maybe like a tracker. Like, we just don't need to be that aggressive. Maybe we can trim a land here. I don't know. Shieldred seems like kind of the card we need to play towards. Yeah. It's like just simple as that. Shieldred seems pretty game over against them. So let's draw it, please. Please. I mean, I'm gonna keep this. It's definitely a little slow, but it has a decent chunk of removal, has a Shieldred. It's kind of what we're going for. I'm also just gonna Fabled Passage, fetch my swamp in F6 twice. Just F6 it up. Okay, that's dead. That is dead. I guess we could maybe wait to Culling Ritual. We'll see. Maybe I wait a turn. No. No, I definitely push now. And then we can like Culling Ritual these. If you attack with 3 or more creatures, pay 2. If you do, okay. Alright, I think I just say go here, then Culling Ritual. Wow, these cards seem kind of bad. Not gonna lie. Not a huge fan of the chick. Maybe you can prove me wrong, but this card just seems kind of meh. Seems kind of meh. I could like... No, we don't, you know, we don't do anything. light up the stage. 2 lands. That's not fair. Alright, I mean, I think I just play the Shieldred. Be pretty happy with it. I mean, here's my big dumb idiot. Do with it what you must. And I'm not blocking, I guarantee you that. 3 mana. Chandra Dress to Kill. It's gonna die. That is a dead motherfucker. The dead creature. Or dead planeswalker, apologies. Umanu. Umanu. Gotcha. Gain some life here. I think I'm just gonna try and kill the Chandra. See where life goes. Not sure what they could have here. Is this just like 3 mana deal 2 damage, I guess? Do I even show them that we have Hoenn Tool? I mean, like, do I need to is the better question. Probably not, like, honestly. I just don't think I need to yet. I mean, we'll take 2, but Shieldred kind of just like nullifies the fact that we take 2. So like, maybe I'm wrong in that. Like, what am I worried about? Not really sure. Alright, Swift Spear. We can block that with Tenacious Underdog. Chandra. Okay. That Chandra's pretty good. What's this? This is another creature. Playing with fire. Okay. I mean, this is 6. We'll go to. I don't care. I don't care at all. Yeah, we'll just coin ritual, I guess. All right. We can dash the underdog. Okay. Yeah, they conceded. Yeah, that seemed pretty good. Like, I didn't need to do that, I don't think, but I guess it was worth it. Like, I don't know. It's hard for me to say, right? Obviously, we could have just not done that, but all right. We still have Path of Peril, which is pretty good. I think this has just got to be a fine matchup. Maybe we don't want Lily, but I'm not sure what I'd want over it. Like, I just want to find our, like, Scab Uses and removal spells and, like, Trespassers. Like, I think this is a pretty favorable matchup, hopefully. I mean, Demonic Tutors is obviously a very powerful. Why did I say it like that? A very strong opponent, but he's powerful. He kept 7. I don't really want to get ran over here, so let's mulligan. Alright, this hand's much better, I think. Not amazing, though. It's a keep, though. Let's put an underdog back. So we go turn 1, fetch a swamp. Turn 2, underdog. Why is there a bug on my screen? Would love some removal spells, though. That's not a removal spell. That's just not it. That's just not it, folks. Can we, like, draw a banger? Not sure what we're even looking for at this point. Yeah, I mean, they probably have a light up here. And I don't really want to, like, do what they said. I need to hit a land or I die. Just don't hit a land then. Just don't hit a land then. No lands, please. Ow! Not fair, man. Come on. I need removal spells. Guess that counts. I mean, this just gets bopped by a Bone Crusher Giant, but at least if they're doing that, then they're not progressing their board. I think we are going to Graveyard Trespass this turn. Another Kamanu. That's pretty good. Do we have a kill spell for this? Ugh, like, do I Liliana Edict here? Yes. Oh, they just have a Phoenix chick. Okay. We'll definitely trade off here. Alright. A Burp Decay. Well, we'll play our Trespasser. They lost their whatchamacallit, which is nice, obviously. They got here. Just don't kill my Trespasser, please. So we're probably gonna go block. This is all given that, you know, they don't have anything that good. Skewering my creature. Ooh, oof. 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 All right, looks like we're taking this one down, folks. I was like, I think we're dead. Okay, I think we won. That sucks. I hate winning like that. I mean, there's no chance. I mean, there's no guarantee that we're actually winning this game, but that definitely helped. Like, cannot lie. That definitely helped quite a bit. Oh man, that's not fair, is it? Oh, life's not fair. So what are we doing here, Soulstrike? It's like a yeah, we probably just have to decay that. Decay here. We just Lily Edict. I don't hate it. Thoughtseize has been horrible. Maybe I should have boarded out my Thoughtseizes. Oh, they have a removal spell. They have a removal spell. There's threats. Okay, that can kill our Lily. But nothing else. And now we can attack here. And then play Murderous Rider on the back half post-combat. Alright, I mean, we're definitely attacking here. And I definitely think we flip our Trespasser. I mean, if they double block, we're two. I think we just flip this. Abrupt Decay one of the creatures. I don't think we Abrupt Decay the Chandra. Actually, we can Abrupt Decay the Bone Crusher. Man, this is getting complicated. Okay, Rampaging Ferocidon. Oof. Well, that's getting Abrupt Decayed. That is getting a Burp Decayed. Then we kill. I guess we could Murderous Rider it. Yeah, we're supposed to. Or I think that's what we're supposed to do, because if we draw a land, then we can play Swift End and the back half of Lily. And Abrupt Decay. Alright, well, maybe we aren't. I don't know. The game would have been over if they would have killed our Graveyard Trespasser 100%. Oh, land.
Rampaging for Occidon. Kill that. Like Field Hazard. Yeah, a land please deck. Abrupt Decay there. Guess we can still die to a 3-drop. We die to any burn spell. Big burn spell. Oh, Soulscar Mage. Land. Ugh. Ugh. We attack. Gain a life. Okay, wait. If we attack, we die to any. Oh no! I think we flip our Trespasser here. Yeah, we definitely flip our Trespasser this turn. Because if we attack, we die to any 2-mana burn spell. Light up the stage. Stop! Stop drawing card advantage spells. Bone Crusher and Phoenix Chick. Oh, those are both good. So you cast the Phoenix Chick. Man, this game has been pretty close. They get to flip my Graveyard Glutton, which is not fun. They're Bone Crushing me. Interesting. Yeah, we can block here. Seems like a punt, kinda. Alright, I mean, I don't know if we're winning, but I don't think we are. So this turns into a 4-4. They have to trade with the bone. No! Come on! No! Off the top, the bird spell. Ugh, GG's. Ugh. No. Oh, we definitely shouldn't have won that game anyways, but I don't know if we messed up there. Anyways, we'll get into the next match. We are here for match number 2. Hopefully we get a little bit of a better start. This hand's fine. I mean, it's nothing amazing, right? But kind of is powerful. Doesn't do anything till turn 3, but that's okay. That's alright. Liliana's great. Let's just have that win us the game, please. God dang it. Alright, let's see. They said good luck, have fun. Good. Good. Encoden. Don't know what that means. Uh-oh. Another land. No fun for us. So this can only really be Niv? I think this can only really be Niv. Not many. I'm done! Give me the... I'm so done. I'm so done. What did our opponent say? Fuck no. Lol. Get out of here. I'm so fucking done. There is no way this is real. We're not playing Magic anymore. I'm so done. I'm so done. This isn't real life, is it? Okay. I guess they just got the... They discarded a card. Get fucked. They don't know. They don't have to discard a card there. Fun fact. Bro, what is their deck? Is this like Abzan something? Yeah, they could have realized that the reason Abrupt Decay is great against this is because you don't have to discard anything. It's fantastic.
Maybe this isn't. I don't know what we're up against, not gonna lie. We're up against, I guess, Abzan mid-range. I don't really know, to be honest. With Luxodon Smiter in it, I guess. The Giga Brain player with Luxodon Smiter as their tech. I'm jealous. Alright. Swift and cast a Murderous Rider. And then we can start dashing this or blitzing this underdog to kind of try and pull ahead. Oh my god. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, attack Elspeth, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. God, we're playing. This is like Abzan from like 20 years ago. Abzan standard. I love how I was like, oh yeah, we'll just we'll be fine. Give me my Swift in. Abrupt decay. We just can't beat Elspeth. I mean, I just the Luxodon Smiter really just that's what started the game off on a good note for us. I'm gonna bring it Noxious Grasp. I think that'll probably be good here. Thought seizes are probably not that great. Duress. This I don't know. I think this should be a good matchup, but who knows? Like, I don't know. I don't know what they're playing. They're playing something fun. I I have never been so upset about a goddamn Luxodon Smiter in my life. Am I playing around the Smiter next? No, I can't. If they do it twice in one game, they deserve the freaking world. I just Thoughtseize, yeah. I mean, they'll probably take our tracker, yeah. Especially with the Smiter in their hands. Dude, if I get Smitered again, I'm in shambles if we get Smitered again. Okay, never mind, we're not. Unless they discard our Blood Chief's Thirst. Oh my god, what a fucking stud. I just can't get myself to plus. I'm just putting it into play and saying go. I'm afraid. I admit it. This Luxodon Smiter is the best goddamn thing in their life. And I think we both know it's in their hands. The way they played this game. Alright. Let's just play my Tireless Tracker. I'm failing to plus again. I'm convinced it's in their hand. I'm just not doing it. Liliana will just sit here like a. Why are they shocking? Why did we shock in a land? Ooh. I'm just not even. This Lily's just gonna be a future removal spell. Wandering Emperor? Okay. Be down ticking and ticking up? Guess so. That makes sense. Although I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really expect a Wandering Emperor as a card. Not gonna lie. That was like probably the last card I've ever expected in my life in their deck. Am I just attacking this with Hive? Second one sucks. Well, let's just play Shield Druid. I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah. Either way, it would have sucked. Maybe they just don't have Luxodon Smiter and they're just like 5-heading us. I think that's what's going on. Oh. I'm like convinced they just don't even have it at this point. Bro, can you? I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed about this game. I'm just pissed that we're losing to this deck. I'm not ticking up. I refuse to. Out of all right, whatever. You have it. Show me your stupid Luxodon Smiter. God damn it! I'm so upset about this goddamn game. How did we know? I'm in shambles, in freaking shambles. I shouldn't have ticked up. I should have just tried to kill this stupid Emperor. I'm just. I don't know what to say. We're just getting shit on by this deck, and it's as simple as that. We're literally getting shit on by the best Abzan player in the world. Can we draw like an Invoke Despair, maybe? Bro. Oh, someone just subscribed. Bro. How do we beat their deck? What? God, show me your other looks on Smiter. I'm done. I'm done. I'll see you all in the next match. I'll see you all in the next match. Ooh, okay. Deep breath, boys and girls. After that one, I need it. I've never been so absolutely wrecked in my life. I already know this dress is gonna whiff. No, it didn't. Okay. Let's just take the abrupt decay. Yeah. All right. Oof. I have never been so embarrassed in my life to lose. Not really. It wasn't even that embarrassing, but like, it was just unfortunate to say the very least. So next turn we can trespass probably this Croxo away. I would assume. Rethought seizing. Ugh. That's a pretty good draw. Mainly because, they can just take this Trespasser and not get 2-for-1 for it. And they kind of get to play in a weird way. Yeah, I mean, 100% you take the Trespasser there no matter what. Kind of sad that they top decked that. I mean, I'm not playing anything, so I'll probably just dash this or blitz this Tenacious Underdog next turn. So if they play Croxa, I'm just going to discard this and dash it. I mean, I don't think there's any reason to. I mean, it's basically a card in their graveyard, right? Oh, doing nothing. Okay. Alright, I mean. 100% just dashing this or blitzing it, whatever the heck it's called. There's no reason to do anything. I mean, if they push it, that's just like horrible for them. Draw a tracker. Okay. Pretty good. Probably just play tracker and. Anything else next turn? I am worried about their own Trespasser. Really, that's about it. Imagine playing Grimflare in this economy. I think I'm playing Tracker for sure. Now, the better question is, do I play Scavenging Ooze? I don't know. I can't push it. I mean, I think so. The problem is we can lose this Croxa, though. No, I'm just going to say go. I think I should have played Takanuma then. I mean, I'll trade Tracker for Grimflare. Oh, they have their own Tracker. Don't have a fetch land. Okay. They don't push our tracker. That seems wrong. So we can 2 for 1 here. No matter what. So let's do that. Or I guess it's more of like a 3 for 1. No matter what they do, they're gonna lose two spells. And I think I'm fine with that. Okay, so this is the easiest way for us to not worry about it. I think I just play Shieldred here. And then I'll just abrupt decay this whenever they go to push, whichever one they push. I think you gotta push. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I think Shieldred is the better card. I don't know. You're gonna lose to both. Oh, I guess they can Croxa and then push our tracker. That's pretty. Wait, no, they can't. Oh, they just have to do that. Let's grab a forest here. I can honestly just like send in with this layer if we want. Let's crack this. We can play both. Oh. They saw our Scamgy news, right? Am I just saying go here? Yeah, fuck it. I kind of don't hate just saying go. Ticking up is bad because then like I just don't like ticking up there. I kind of like just saying go. You could argue that that's wrong, but it kind of allows us to empty out our hand next turn and probably get some value out of our Lily, whereas this turn it's kind of awkward. All right, we have 2 Scoozes. And a Takanuma, which is also very powerful. Okay. That is a good card. I'm gonna discard this Takanuma. Then we'll play Scooz. Chomp Chomp up Croxa. And dash out our Tenacious. Oh, they got rid of Fatal Push? Weird. Interesting. I don't think I would have done that. I think that's really weird, actually. I guess if they... No, wait. Why did they do that? I actually don't know. In case they're running Stomp, I'm just gonna eat this Tireless Tracker now. I just like kind of don't want to play into that card. Alright. I don't know. This is definitely a weird matchup. It's not as bad as the Abzan matchup where their deck was... Man, I kind of want to play Vinemare now after that. Vinemare actually seems like some good-ass tech. Like, kind of just unbeatable against certain decks. Alright, invokes, Nissa. I don't think I actually want Go Blank here. We have enough, like... The reason I kind of like it against Phoenix and not here is because we do have a lot of... we have a lot of discard... Or we have a lot of incidental graveyard hate. We have 6 copies of cards that can exile Croxa. I mean, Go Blank is a 2 for 1, but like I don't think that's the 2 for 1 I'm looking for. I think I'm looking for 2 for 1s out of creatures, planeswalkers, stuff like that. They mulligan to 6, so we're gonna join them. Our hand's very bad. This hand's much better. What are we putting back? I think I want to put back Shieldred. Evoke Despair is really good. It's an uninteractable card advantage spell, so... Can I get my Shieldred back now? Please. Where is Shieldred? Can I have her back, please? I made a mistake. Grim Flare. Okay, well, that has to die. I have made a mistake. I don't want these anymore. Do I Abrupt Decay it? I don't think so. I think we just push it. There are certain situations where using the Abrupt Decay here is actually better. Oh, let's do it. We have 2 of them. Like, the scenario is if they have, like, a Shieldred of their own in the future. Oh, they missed a land drop. Imagine missing a land drop. Almost did too. Definitely not. I don't think we're fetching. Like a Scoos. Alright. Worried about Liliana now more than a 4-drop, so if they like untap, play Lily. Alright, we're missing a land drop now. I think we do fetch this turn. Or like a Fable could be annoying. But like Lily's the card I think I'm... Oh. Squee. That's actually a really cool one that I hadn't thought about in this format. Squee actually seems really good in this format. Like, actually quite insane. I'm not sure why I haven't thought about that, but like, Squee seems absurd. Surprise, actually, like, I'd play this in Rakdos in a heartbeat, not a hot minute. Heartbeat. 5-mana draw 3? Nah. We'll do that later. It's definitely... Invoke Despair is a card that's definitely stronger the more permanents your opponent has. And I was correct. They do play Stomp, so that's the reasoning why I'm doing this now. I don't want to get in this point where I'm like doing it on the instep and they can Stomp in response. Not worth it. If they like do a 3-drop that kills, exactly. Epic Downfall, sure, whatever. So it's been a... Those were both kind of 2-for-1s, right? Alright, Squee, more like bad motherfucker. I definitely want more land play. 100%. 100% though, want more land. A little? That's probably game, to be honest. Oop. Alright. We have another one of those. Pop their Bone Crusher. I think that's the best card to grab back with. Like a Kolaghan's Can. Maybe it's Scoos, actually. Scoos isn't gonna be that big. Maybe it is actually Scoos. I mean, they are just dead next turn to a Graveyard Graveyard Trespasser attacking them. They definitely need to represent something. They're also dead if they play any creature, so they specifically have to play a removal spell for a Trespasser. Not a removal spell. They could have Push. Push would be a card that keeps... And if they top deck a land, maybe... Let's just roll a Trespasser and finish. That's awesome. That's a pretty good card to draw, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good. This is a good card. And we even get to hold up a Murderous Rider this turn. Alright, we have a lot of problematic permanents right now for our opponent. We shocking in and just killing ourselves? Yeah. Alright, we did get a win. So I'll see you all in match number 4. We are getting into this 4th match. We have a fine hand. It's nothing like amazing. It's a playable hand, right? Like we have Thoughtseize and Discuss and the Lily or Murderous Rider. Obviously, we do need to draw a land or something. Definitely take the Grease Fang. Percent. Like by far the best card in their hand. Scavenging Ooze is pretty freaking sick against this deck. Like actually. So is Lily and Murderous Rider. Feeling pretty good about this already. I'm like kind of convinced the game's already over with the start. Alright. I'm gonna go to combat. I don't think there's any reason to like act here. Oop, game? Game? Gamba? I think I'm just gonna like eat here, eat there. Or like we can abrupt decay, obviously. We have some, options. And then they can otherworldly gaze. Hollowed Fountain and a Hollowed Fountain. Okay. Pretty sure they're discarding Barhelion. Obviously, let this resolve first. I don't think there's any reason to kill the Ledger Shutter with anything other than Liliana. Be wrong. I actually think I don't really care about killing Grease Fang out of the yard. I don't want to let them get incidental card advantage. Alright. We're in a pretty Gucci spout. We get to untap with Abrupt Decay plus Ooze activation up for a few turns. Or, wait. Four types. Shocking. Shocking? Why are we shocking? Better? Yeah. Pick up. I think we need this Murderous Rider, not gonna lie. Just Blood Chief's Thirst this. I think we could have also gotten rid of the lands. Maybe the land was the right call. I don't know. This game's over. I'm not even gonna play the lands. We need it. It could have been smart to actually play it because then we can hold up one Scavenging Ooze activation and Abrupt Decay, but I'm not really worried. I think this is like particularly that big of a deal. Like, why do I care? I'm gonna activate Scooze twice, eat some creatures, and then Grease Fang. Let's eat the Methane. Whatever. Faithful Methane. Alright. Oh, I guess we should take up and just discard the Thoughtseize. I was like, oh, we can Thoughtseize them. Why would we do that? I guess I'll play the Urborg here. No reason not to. No reason not to, as I said last turn. I probably should have played it. Actually, this turn's even less over. Last turn I should have played it. This turn I shouldn't have. So I completely played that horribly. That's beside the point. It should have already been in play, not have been like even a question of if I needed to play it. But Noxious Grasp and Infernal Grasp, I think, are cards that we want. Probably want the Go Blanks in this matchup. There's a little bit higher of a graveyard synergy. Liberator is weird, right? It can like protect us for a turn, so I'm gonna put this like in a maybe pile, right? It can protect us like once or twice. Like it protects us, but then we have to kill the thing. So like I think just killing the thing is more important. Killing the Grease Fang. So actually I'm completely off of that. Tenacious Underdog, I think we can pull ahead in other minuscule ways. Thought seizes are good. Duress I don't really like because I want to be able to take the Grease Fang, and Duress obviously cannot take creatures. Liliana is not great either. I think this is a fine little sideboard plan. Not a lot of 3-drops here, but I do think this is okay. I don't think there's anything else I'm like terribly excited. I mean, Coin Ritual could be fine, but I don't really think it's that big of a deal. The only thing I like the idea of Tenacious Underdog being in the deck for is like sometimes you get to that point where they start hard casting. Now, if this was Abzan, I think I would put Outland Liberator in because Ezekiel's Chariot is actually a problem, but we're against Esper, and like against Esper, I'm pretty sure we just don't care. Yeah, this hand's a little awkward. No real removal. Push. Whatever. 2 Graveyard Trespassers are pretty good at containing the yard, so. Ooh, go blank. Yep, Hive it is. Probably just go Hive, Blooming Marsh. I guess we could play Castle next turn. No reason we can't do that. Ooh. We need to play the Hive again. Our Trespasser. Not terribly excited about the. Haven't done it. How much that we can do. Still have done 8 blue. Redden. Alright. Now we have a Bounding the Third Path. Okay. That's gonna be good for us. We're gonna be able to push and go see what they have, though. Maybe they have a way to kill our Trespasser. That'd definitely be kind of annoying. They're just filling up the yard. Swamp was actually a really good draw, wasn't it? Ooh, Bloodchief's Thirst. That's better. That's a better card to use. Ooh, I should have attacked. Shoot. I missed out on 1 extra point of damage. Miss sequence. That's okay. They have a Noxious Grasp in their deck. Well, that was obviously a pretty good turn for us. They can mill themselves for 4, hit a Grease Fang. They hit a Tainted Indulgent. Is this only instants or in sorceries? Okay, they got the ship. They got the ship. So what you're telling me is I get to target Tainted Indulgence and stop you from casting that. Alright, just don't draw like a Grease Fang or something. Actually, Grease Fang doesn't even do anything because they don't have they don't have a thing in their yard. Alright, well this is good for us. Ooh, actually, if they draw an instant in the upkeep, they could use. Ooh, that would be annoying. Like if they have a Consider. No way. No way you drew a Tainted Indulgence off the top. Ugh. That sucks. God dang. That's pretty good for them. Man, that was a pretty good top deck. I want like a way to trigger Revolt here. We have a way of triggering Revolt. Because I don't want to lose the Sky Ship, just like kind of go mode. I guess what we can do is we could just like not play a spell this turn. We could just like activate Hive and attack, flip our thing. No. Actually not that big of a deal. But you're going to be attacking for 6. You can't even kill my Trespasser. Like, we're kind of actually winning the race. Counter that. Alright, I mean, I think, as I said, I kind of just want to get my Trespasser to a 4/4. think I just eat their Ledger Shredder. Oh, wait, I can eat their Ledger Shredder and they can't stay away. Alright, you are dead next turn. We are representing lethal here. We do be doing that. So they can't attack, but then I guess we can't attack. Oh, they're going to combat. Never mind. I guess they can't attack. You are legally allowed to attack. Yes. No. Definitely confused by this attack. I mean, that means they must have drawn a creature. Oh, hold up. Turn off fields. Ooh. Is there another? I see, says the blind man. So 1, 2, 3 for attack. Both a trade. I still think this is the right play. Kind of annoying. Don't think there's any like reason to not offer the trade. How do we lose from here? I actually don't know. I think we can. We have lethal next turn because we can play our trespasser and attack. All right. Attack. I think, yeah, let's game unless they have a counter spell here. Or a way to gain life. I'm just gonna do one. I don't know, in case they have a way to like prevent life loss. I don't know. Something weird. I think I want to save this other graveyard trespasser for next turn. But anyways, we took it down. Happy about that. I will see you all in match number 5. We are here for the 5th and final match. I think I'm gonna keep this hand again. I'm keeping definitely some questionable hands, I think, but I think this hand's okay. Autsies. Oh my god. We're up against this abomination of a deck. Now we kind of gotta take the Karn. It's their only actual payoff as of right now. There's always a chance they don't find a payoff off of the Oath of Nisa. After the Oath of Nisa? Yeah, so about this Liliana of the Veil. So about this Liliana of the Veil, she ain't doing shit. Alright. Gotcha. And dead. Nykthos. Not dead. Almost dead. Don't you dare tap your Nykthos. No. 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 Bro, what is this like? like, I'm on turn 2. Okay. Hey, it wasn't that bad. Hey, at least we get to eat that thing. We're on turn 2, by the way. I should have played my stupid Blooming Marsh. I'm convinced we've already lost this game. Alright. Took your thing. We are stopping the force. No. Wolf Willow Ivan? Alright. That doesn't do anything. We're not dead just yet. Play something. Oh, yeah, that's a reasonable draw. That's a reasonable draw. Am I right? God Pharaoh's statue. Great. I think we're winning this one, folks. Oh, what? It says hexproof. Damn you. I was like, oh my god, we actually are winning this one. Nope. Nope, never mind. Yep. Why couldn't this have not just had hexproof? That would have been nice. Oh, man. Well, we gave it a valiant effort. And they're just playing, Oath of Nissa's off the top. Make it a nice little ponder off the top. What are we revealing? Cavalier of Thorns. All right, you got us, buddy. Not really much to be done there. Not gonna lie. It was almost like we didn't have a chance. Alright. Outland Liberator is fine. Noxious Grasp is fine. Invoke Despair. Path of Peril Culling Ritual. Oath of Nissa, maybe. Trespasser Lilies are bad. Maybe like Skews can go. And Skews can kind of get big fast. Shieldred's fine, I think. Well, let's get rid of Skews. I'm not huge on that creature. Plus, like, it makes our coin rituals worse. I don't really want to ritual away my own scavenging oozes and whatnot. I mean, I know we have Outland Liberators, but I think we're just kind of content. Wow. Green source, and I keep that. Well, folks, we tried. God. Should have kept it. Should have kept my 7. Alright, Mulligan's to 5. And is fine, I guess. I'm just gonna put these back, and we just need this coin ritual to go absolutely sicko mode. Like, absolutely sicko mode. Well. The hell do we win this game? Probably can't win the game, but that's alright. Well, they have a bunch of ramp. Right? Maybe we just take the Karn. So they get to go turn 1, bam, turn 2, bang, turn 3, bam, turn 4, bam. Yeah, okay. I don't think my decisions are going to matter this game. So maybe we just take the Paradise Druid and pray to God that we don't die. I think that's as simple as it is. Because we are going to lose this game if they, get to ramp out. Both of this up. Just find a land where else. Don't sage you. Shit. Eat me. Hold. That's not bad. That's not horrible. At all. I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, I am so sick and tired of this deck. Like, this. My goodness, man. Their draw step was land Paradise Druid. As if my decision mattered this game. I like how I tank over my Thoughtseize and just... I don't know why I do that, because there's no reason to. Yora, gotcha. All you. Yeah, I mean, like, what do we do? Nothing matters? I guess it technically does. We should kill this and then top deck a Colon Ritual or land for Colon Ritual. Great. We're totally not dead. We're definitely not dead, Bob. Come on, Bob. You're fine. You're fine, Bob. Everything's okay. Opium. We're fine. I guess we can kill this Cavalier in response to the trigger. Okay. We're doing things. Alright. Kill you in response. Hold. You can put anything on top. Whatever your heart desires. Doesn't really matter. They're gonna mill. Okay, I'm calling it. They're milling 2 Storm the Festivals, hitting a land, and I'm conceding when I don't draw a land for turn. I guess even a land at this point does absolutely nothing. Like, what does a Colon Ritual do? It takes them off of 1 mana. Okay, actually wasn't that bad. They hit a land and nothing else. Okay. Things could have been worse. Wait, yeah, a coin ritual just F's me over, dude. What am I doing with my life? Yeah. Coin ritual just kind of just kills this, and that's really about it. Hive? Hi, Hive. You're good. Maybe we can win this game. Maybe we can aggro them out. Maybe we can win this. Hold. Probably not. But I'm giving myself this false confidence that we got this. Squad, we got this. Victor Calvallo. Cavallo? Cavalho? Cavallo? 01? I think that's their name. I don't know. Alright, F6. You do you, opponent. You kill me somehow, some way. I am going to pretend that we are still in this game. And yeah, I don't know. I guess if we draw the land, we're kind of representing lethal in a weird way. Not really, because I just get to hold this back. Oh, okay. So they didn't think that Karn, the Great Creator, was just game over. So that's good news. That is the good news. Layer of the Hydra. Okay. Probably just getting played. Should probably have not just like clicked through it as if it didn't matter. No. Okay, so their hand is Karn, the Great Creator. Layer of the Hydra. Okay, so it's Layer of the Hydra mystery card. Revealing portable. Okay, bop that. Hold. Wait, this coin ritual might actually be kind of game changing. Okay. Hold. It doesn't matter. We'll just make black. Whatever. We definitely gotta attack the Karn. And then next turn we draw a land and represent lethal. Hold! And they have a layer, so they have a blank and 2 mystery cards. Don't kill me, please! Please. Please. Mold of 5, give me mercy. Mold of 5, give me mercy. Oh, they did. Oh, they're tapping mana. What is this? Wolf Willowhaven, calling it. It's a Wolf Willowhaven. For sure. 100%. Would bet my life on it. Not really, but come on. Come on. Why are we tapping 2 mana? What are we doing with this 2 mana? Can't be good. Can't be bad. Is there any way that we can cast this on the cleave cost? No. Is there any reason I'd ever want to do that? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, opponent. Sometimes it is. Jesus. I feel like mono green players are so slow. I mean, what is your hand? What can your options possibly be that aren't just like good or dog poo poo? Like it's like play your cards. Okay, yeah, crazy, wild game. Almost like we didn't expect that one. All right, make your wolf. Make your woof. What are we thinking about, bud? Are we ticking up here? Down ticking? I mean, you're oh, maybe they grab Pithy Needle. No, Pithy Needle seems awful. They're grabbing Pithy Needle. Wow. Okay. They're naming Hive, I guess. I guess they don't want to die to a top decked land. Another subscriber. Appreciate it. Okay. Oh man. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think we just wait. We play the waiting game. Elvish Mystic. Bird. So they can only do this on your turn. Why is it worded so annoyingly? Alright, well, let's just activate this Castle Lochthwain. Ave Maria. La, 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 la. Get shit on! Oh! God, I hate this mono green deck. Get wrecked. I'm all to 5. Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Do we have a surprise for you? Imagine that. God, we're so good. We're so good. We're luckier than... How did we win that game? No clue. We kind of needed to get lucky. And we did. Let's just be completely blunt about the situation. We definitely got lucky there. Alright. Run it back. Let's go, baby. Maybe we want Infernal Grasp here. Doesn't seem horrible. Probably should put it in over the Scavenging Ooze, quite frank, but I think I already hit the submit button, so... Oh, man, this hand sucks, dude. It's like, oops, all 5 drops. I mean, we got a mulligan, sadly. Alright, dude, I guess. It's like, play this damn deck! Alright, let's put a Castle Lochthwain back, I guess. Oops, all tap lands. What's this version? Okay. Yeah, we gotta play Castle first. Castle first. We're gonna hope that this coin ritual, like, saves us so hard. Oh. Actually not a bad draw. This coin ritual needs to be freaking sick as shit. No. Oh, here's Karn. Alright. Yeah, oh, a Vivian. Yeah, that's reasonable. Yep, that's reasonable. Like, yep, we're beating that. Oh, wait, they're letting us kill it? Alright, I mean, I'm gonna complain. Like, they're gonna let us kill the Vivian. Surprised they let this happen. I don't know. That seems kind of wrong, but whatever. I'll accept it. Just play like a bunch of 1-drops, please. I need it. 1-drop. 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 No. Stop. Stop. No 3. Okay, that's a 1-drop. Why did we tap 2 mana for that? I don't know. Land? Hold? Hold. Wait. Yes. Yes. Play another 2-drop. 1-drop? No. Sick. You sick mother trucker. And then we have Invoke Despair following turn, so maybe we are like not just dead. Black, black, green. Pass my underdog. Alright, and next turn we get to Invoke Despair. Copium, we're not dead. How does this work? I see how that works. Not in a way I would like it to work. Alright, what are we playing? Cavalier of You're Dead? Oh, Karn? We're not dead. Bang, 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 bang. We're not dead, bang. I mean, wait, are we dead? 11, go down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, alive. We're not, like, in a good spot, but we're here. Thoughtseize. That's not really what I was looking for. Deck. Not gonna lie. When I was thinking of top decks, I was thinking of more like Scavenging News would be pretty good. Maybe. Just sacrifice this, continue on through. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 4-4. We're going on to 3. Do this whenever. Alright, we're definitely in a predicament. But things that can solve this predicament are good removal spells. Liliana's not in the deck. Correct. Another Culling Ritual is not horrible, actually. I think we actually have to play this talking to him. Actually, do we? Yeah. I mean, back. There you go. I mean, maybe we aren't dead. Oh, the reason. App, and they get to sack this. Oh man, we dead. Oh, God. Oh, we're just dead, basically. 2, 3, 5. Okay. 2. So we can go activate the. We can trade off. All we can do is trade off there. Noxious Grasp here. Ugh. It's not good. That's not good. I think we're dead. I mean, we tried. We did give it a valiant effort. Oh, yep, that's a perfectly reasonable draw. Not good at all. Give me 2 mana dorks. 2 mana dorks. That's basically 2 mana dorks. Alright, that's actually like serviceable. I mean, I don't know if serviceable is the right word, but not at the point where we're just dead. Alright, I mean, let's kill that. Hope to draw something. I don't know. I don't really know what we're looking for. Probably a miracle. I'm being completely honest here. Maybe a Shieldred, actually, is the card we're looking for. Whatever they put on top can't be that bad, right? Another Cavalier, probably. Yeah. Cavalier puts Cavalier on. Wait, what is that? Storm the Festivals? No. I mean, they were probably flashing that back anyways, whatever. Alright. We're not winning this game by not activating Castle Locthwain. Looks like we're not winning it by activating it either. I'm so sad, man. Why did we lose this game? Why did we lose to mono green? We won the game, we mulled to 5, which is kind of fun. Guess I can't be too upset. We're probably just gonna get shit on here. To be completely honest. Maybe they just have 2 mana dorks here again. Please, just don't hit anything that good. They have 2 Cavaliers left. They have all Karns. No, they have 3 Karns, probably. I don't know. We'll see what they hit. Karn, Wolf Willowhaven. Alright. Reasonable. Reasonable. Alright, what are we grabbing here? Pithy Needle. What are you naming? I mean, if they name Layer of the Hydra, then they can't activate theirs. So, I mean, like, that's the good news, right? The bad news is we kind of just die, but, you know, that's okay. Oh, baby. Such a good draw. That was like best draw possible. And now we don't even have to care about layer. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That was like literally best possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They only have 8 mana. I mean, we're attacking because they don't have a creature land. Are we able to win this one? Invoke Despair off the top was sick. We definitely need some love. Oh, they drew a land. Oh, they drew a land. Oh, they drew a land. Give me a Scavenging Ooze one time, dealer. One time. God, you. Oh, wait. Oh, I can exile it with Hive? I guess I'm double activating, right? Is there anything in here that's... I mean, there's no reason not. This is only at turn, right? Yeah. No reason not to double activate, right? Eat Storm, eat Cavalier. Oh man, if I get to beat this deck, the league's worth it. I mean, obviously we get to go positive too. No, stop tapping mana. Oh, it's another Storm off the top. You've got to be joking. Oh, it's a Wolfwill Haven. Okay. These like 2 Thoughtseize are looking so embarrassing. Second layer, let's go. Oh my god. You've got to be joking. Like this can't be real. Oh, I guess we can duress ourselves. Does that do anything? No. Okay. Back with this. So let's eat their earlier. I have trample. Ooh, I should have probably eaten the Vivian, not gonna lie. I should have eaten both. I don't know why I didn't double activate. I'm just thinking in case they have a way to buy back something. I'm not sure what that would look like, but but it's a possibility. Imagine if like, you know, we didn't draw all these discard spells right here. You're winning the game. Give me an Invoke Despair off the top. That would win me this game, no matter what. Elvish Mystic, fine trading. Promise. Or any untapped land. The game's over. It's crazy. Any untapped land. Murderous Rider. Alright. Guess that means we can swing with both. Right? Yeah. Vivian. Hives. Clutch. Phase 2. Latest Murderous Rider. Come on, baby! Please! Please! Don't top deck the nuts! No, what is this? Cavalier. Okay, that does nothing. Wait, if they mill... You dead? I think they're dead, right? Yeah, they're dead. Let's go! Let's go! Let's freaking go! I have never been so excited to win against Mono Green in my life. All right. Honestly, let's be completely honest. The deck was pretty good, right? We lost to the Abzan whatchamacallit piles. We lost to DT on an aggro deck, which I don't know if that's a problem, but it can always be fixed, right? So I do think this is a good start. If you want to be better against aggro decks, maybe this Infernal Grasp probably can go. I think the rest of the cards have been pretty decent. I think you could sub this out for like a... I actually don't even think you're terribly worried about aggressive decks, but I think if you are, maybe like these Murderous Riders could be something else. Maybe you could trim down on Lilies, only play like 3 copies.
Lily was pretty decent, but not like the most impressive card in the whole world. We also didn't play against many mid-range decks. The one we did was playing the most anti-Liliana deck I've ever seen in my life. So, like, it's kind of wasn't the league for Lily, right? We didn't play against Rakdos or anything. I did like the Nissa. Again, if you're more worried about, you know, some over-the-top decks, maybe you can trim it. We have enough stuff probably for it, so maybe this is only a good as a one-of. Maybe you can trim the Vital Force and then the Infernal Grasp. Find 2 good cards against aggressive decks, and then I think this deck's actually pretty well built. The base was really good. I liked the mana base. It definitely was a tad bit clunky. We were a little bit slow out of the start, but like once we had stuff online, it felt good enough. We beat Juns pretty easily post board and game 1. As I said, we did lose to the Abzan deck, which I'm not really worried about. We beat Mono Green on a Molda 5, and like our cards came in. The cards that were important. Culling Ritual absolutely cleaned the board. Invoke Despair was a great game ender. Like the sideboard for that matchup was there and it was good. So I'm happy that that worked out. I think Mono Green's still probably a kind of a tough matchup. If you want the Lifebane zombie card, I think that's a good addition to the deck. It would definitely help push that matchup a little bit better. We didn't play against Phoenix. We didn't play against any spell slinging decks. We didn't really get to see Go Blank really come in and be effective at all. But I think that the deck is a good spot. It's a good start. 3-2. Lost to one good matchup. Lost to one probably impossible matchup. I don't know how we ever beat that Abzan deck ever. Period. They had freaking Vinemare, bro. Vinemare and Luxodon, whatever. We can't beat that. Like, there was no winning, okay? So anyways, folks, I appreciate you all watching. I hope you all liked this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more rock content in the future. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye!